A single wrong step, and suddenly, you are standing inside North Korea. At first, nothing happens. The forest is silent, cold, empty. Snow falls quietly through the darkness. Your breathing becomes heavier. You slowly look behind you. Nothing. No movement. No sound. Then, you hear shouting. Far away at first, but getting closer fast. Flashlights suddenly appear between the trees, moving quickly through the snow. Soldiers emerge from the darkness, running toward you.
Weapons raised. Your heart starts racing instantly. You try to explain. You try to say it was an accident. You point back toward the border. You try to show them you are not dangerous. But the soldiers don't care, because crossing into North Korea, even by mistake, can change your life forever. North Korea is one of the most secretive countries on Earth. Almost nobody enters freely, and almost nobody leaves freely. For decades, the country has isolated itself from much of the world. Strict laws, heavy surveillance, military control, and complete loyalty to the government are part of daily life, especially near the borders. The North Korean border is heavily guarded at all times, especially near the DMZ, the Korean Demilitarized Zone, one of the most dangerous borders on Earth. Massive fences stretch across frozen land for miles. Armed soldiers patrol day and night.
Security cameras scan constantly. Underground landmines remain hidden beneath forests and dirt paths. Warning signs appear everywhere. But in dangerous weather or deep wilderness, mistakes can still happen. Some hikers have accidentally wandered too close to restricted areas. Others crossed rivers without realizing exactly where they were. Especially during winter, when snow covers roads, trails, and border markings completely. One wrong direction, one moment of confusion, and suddenly, you may be standing inside one of the most controlled countries in the world. Most people imagine North Korea as mysterious, but many defectors describe something far darker: fear, isolation, constant surveillance, strict punishment, and complete control over daily life. The government controls television, radio, internet access, travel, books, movies, and even hairstyles. Ordinary citizens often have very little contact with the outside world. Foreign visitors are monitored carefully, and locals can face severe punishment for breaking even small rules. For decades, stories have escaped from defectors who risked everything to flee the country. Stories about prison camps, forced labor, starvation, public punishments, and disappearances. Some stories are difficult to verify completely, but together, they helped build North Korea's terrifying reputation around the world. That fear becomes very real the moment soldiers stop you near the border. Your phone may be taken immediately, your passport inspected, your bags searched carefully. The soldiers may separate you from everyone else. You may not understand what they are saying, and they may not trust anything you say. Suddenly, you are completely alone, inside one of the most isolated nations on Earth. Some former detainees described long interrogations lasting hours, sometimes days. Questions repeated again and again. Why did you cross? Who sent you? Were you spying? Were you working with another government? Even fear itself can become dangerous, because nervous behavior may create more suspicion, and every answer matters. North Korea treats border crossings extremely seriously, especially near military zones. Even accidental crossings can quickly become international incidents. Governments may become involved. Embassies contacted. News spreads rapidly online. But inside North Korea, you may know almost nothing about what is happening outside. Some detainees described being watched constantly, never truly alone, never fully relaxed. Even while sleeping, lights remain on, doors remain locked, guards remain nearby, and time begins feeling strange. Hours feel longer, days blur together. Fear grows quietly inside isolation. Because uncertainty becomes terrifying. You do not know what happens next. You do not know how long you will stay. You do not know whether anyone can help you. And perhaps worst of all,
You do not know whether your family even knows where you disappeared. Some border incidents end peacefully after negotiations. Others become global headlines. In some cases, foreigners remain detained for weeks or months.
The outside world often learns very little about what happens behind closed doors. That mystery is part of what terrifies people most about North Korea, because secrecy creates fear, especially when combined with military power and total control. Nighttime near the border can feel especially terrifying. The forests become completely silent. The freezing air feels heavier. Every distant sound feels dangerous. Some defectors described hearing military trucks moving slowly through snowy roads at night. Others described dogs barking somewhere deep in the darkness, flashlights scanning across frozen ground, searching, watching, waiting. And near the border, fear never fully disappears. Because North Korea's borders were designed to stop people from escaping, but sometimes they also trap people who never meant to enter at all. That is what makes accidental crossings so terrifying. One wrong step, one moment of confusion, one decision made too late, and suddenly your entire life may change. Because once you are inside North Korea, leaving may no longer be your decision. And somewhere near the border tonight, someone may already be standing silently in the freezing darkness, hearing soldiers move through the snow, praying they can still make it home.